Don't feed your dog these dangerous foods. Many everyday unit foods may be extraordinarily dangerous or may be fatal to dogs. Most common results are excretory organ or liver harm or heart condition. There are quite a dozen foods in your home that are seriously cyanogenetic for your dog. Does your dog eat table scraps? Does he beg for food successfully whereas you are having a meal? Do you place the remains of your family meal into his feeding bowl? Some of these foods can kill your dog. Note, you'll see that a lot of those foods cause similar symptoms, therefore it may be tough to spot that ingredient is that the wrongdoer, especially if you feed your dog assorted table scraps or servings of meals that you eat yourself. Many of those foods cause harm to the liver and kidneys and will conjointly have an effect on the guts. Chocolate. Most dogs love chocolate. It's so straightforward, once you are ingestion a chocolate candy, to give the dog a piece, just as a reward for being your friend. I'll bet the kids do the same. Chocolate contains alkaloid and bromethylene, each of that are toxic to your dog. Dark chocolate is a lot of dangerous, as a result of it's a lot of targeted. A dog will consume chocolate and seem to be fine as a result of it's not as targeted, however it's still dangerous. The darker and a lot of targeted the chocolate, the a lot of dangerous it's. Symptoms of chocolate poisoning include difficulty in breathing, vomiting, arrhythmia, abdominal pain, diarrhea, tremors, staggering, fever, increased heart rate, and can result in seizures, coma and death. Grapes and raisins can cause acute renal failure in dogs. Just one serving of raisins will kill a dog. Symptoms to appear out for are abdomen pain, diarrhea associate in nursing a general weariness and loss of energy. Mushrooms can be deadly. Never feed your dog dish or the other food containing mushrooms or let your dog chew on mushrooms found in your yard. Mushrooms are doubtless fatal and have an effect on numerous organs, together with the kidneys, stomach, liver and may end in coma or death. Coffee, cocoa and tea and so, anything containing caffeine, like chocolate. Symptoms are like those for chocolate and embrace staggering, labored respiratory, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, tremors, fever, heart rate increase, arrhythmia, seizures, coma and death. Xylitol is a man-made sweetener. Even a tiny low quantity will cause liver failure and death. Dr. Eric Danaher, United Nations Agency focuses on pharmacology at the Animal Poison Center of the Yank Society for the Hindrance of Cruelty to Animals, said that dogs ingesting substantial amounts of items sugary with xylitol might develop a sudden visit blood glucose, resulting in depression, loss of coordination, and seizures. These signs will develop quite speedily, at times less than 30 minutes after ingestion of the product. Therefore, it's crucial that pet homeowners get veterinary treatment now. Conjointly aforesaid that there seems to be a powerful link between xylitol ingestions and also the development of liver failure in dogs. Pips and kernels of various fruits can contain cyanide. Whilst the fruit itself is dead sensible for dogs, care ought to be taken that they are doing not consume the pips and seeds. Pear pips, the kernels of plums, peaches and apricots, apple core pips all contain cyanogenic glycosides, which cause cyanide poisoning. Tomatoes can cause tremors and heart arrhythmia. Tomato plants at the foremost cyanogenic, but tomatoes themselves are also unsafe. Onions and garlic can cause oxidative damage to the red blood cell membrane, resulting in hemolysis, or the rupturing of red blood cells and causing difficulty in breathing, diarrhea, liver damage, vomiting and discolored urine. Although garlic has the stronger style and smell, onions are way more cyanogenic. However, each are terribly dangerous. Pizzas may be doubtless dangerous as a result of most of them contain either onions, or tomatoes or mushrooms, or a combination of all three. The dangers of excessive salt in the diet of humans are well recognized and documented. Some dogs have tiny, a little, weight compared to humans and their heart and kidneys may be littered with relatively small parts. In the same means that excessive salt is harmful to each dogs and humans, animal fat and fried foods are hazardous. Excessive fat can cause pancreatitis. Macadamia crackers and walnuts. Macadamia tree crackers will cause weakness, muscle tremor and paralysis. Limit all different crackers as they're not sensible for dogs normally. Their high phosphorus content is said to possibly lead to bladder stones. Nutmeg can cause tremors, seizures and death. Avocados, the fruit, pit and plant are all cyanogenic. They can cause problem in respiratory and fluid accumulation within the chest, abdomen and heart. Antifreeze is on no account a food, however it's a smell and a sweet style that is appetizing to dogs. It is terribly cyanogenic to dogs and simply a teeny low quantity will cause kidney failure. When in any locality where vehicles are stored or serviced, it is safer to keep your dog on a leash. Some industrial dog foods contain toxins and poisons that don't seem to be neutralized within the rendering method and that are prohibited from human foods. A full report, from vets and different authoritative sources may be found from the link below.